Hello, everybody. It's Lori Zachary with LA Thrift Junkie, and I wanted to come today to talk a little bit about the Poshmark call that we all had. That was like the hack for titles, I believe. I forget exactly what they said. But it wasn't what we expected. So it had a lot of valuable information. I absolutely appreciate and applaud them for doing such a professional presentation. However, it's not what we thought it was, right? So there's a lot of us full-time resellers out here with our sales suffering. We're noticing different patterns and different issues, like for example not making a lot of sales, noticing that our sales come in waves, seeing that in the search there's a pattern, and some days that your titles are just shared, sometimes it's relevant, and your sales will leave when you're not on just shared. So there's a lot of strange things going on, right? So I think we all expected for them to tell us how to learn and optimize our titles to get into search, and they gave us the information that as if we was beginners, right? So I already know and do all those things. There's some of the things they suggested that I don't necessarily do because it takes up a lot of time, like using Google Analytics to find keywords. I honestly find that resellers and fashion bloggers and people like that have more of a thumb on trends, like hello all the platforms, let's get the category shacket and unisex already, right? So I mean, we know what we're doing, right? So what we thought this was, in my opinion, what I thought it was they were basically going to come on and say, okay, we changed things. Not necessarily come out and say this is what we changed, but this is what you can do to survive the change. And they give us a lot of very I don't want to call it beginner information, because it's not beginner information, but it's information that if you get real serious about selling, that you learn quite quickly. Matter of fact, within a couple YouTube videos, you could have all this information and know what you're doing. So while it was good information for somebody that was maybe a hobby seller thinking about becoming a part-time seller, or it was a part-time seller thinking about becoming a full-time seller, and they may not have all this information, so it's a good video, and I hope they put it out and like put it on a YouTube or something like that for beginners, because it was really good for beginners. But what I would love to see them do is come out and talk to us resellers that are suffering and tell us what to do to make sales, right? So with all that being said, this is kind of an introduction to my little slide that you're going to see here next. That's going to tell you what I myself have done by listening to other resellers, listening between the lines of what Poshmark is saying. And for 1 month, I have tested this, and I can say my sales are back up to what they used to be. I'm working a lot harder for that, okay? So the way I justify that, and I say this in the video later as well, is that I need to make X amount of dollars. So if I have to work harder right now, I'm going to work harder, but I'm also working harder elsewhere so that if Poshmark doesn't turn around, I can live with, not necessarily live without them. I'm not going anywhere. I can live without as much sales, right? That I can be satisfied. If they want to become Macari to me, then that's fine. I need to find a way, but I don't want that. I really, really want Poshmark to work. They're my favorite platform. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Get ready to take some notes. Please join our 14-day challenge, win some prizes, be part of the community, sign up. There's links in the description on how to sign up and what group to go to in Facebook. And I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions at all, please get on our Facebook group and ask them, because we have 3 awesome moderators and a lot of really smart ladies on that group. And it's very small and intimate, and that's just exactly what we want, right? So we want to be able to help each other and be a true community and really know each other's names and know each other's businesses and give a lot of support. So here we go, and I'll see you later on. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. It's me, Lori, with LA Thrift Junkie, and we're going to talk about hacking Poshmark's new algorithm and what we can do to raise sales. Some of this is not new news, but it's going to be putting us back on track. Or perhaps you do some of it, but not all of it. And I'm going to suggest that you try to do as much as what you can, because this is what I'm doing and my sales are going back up. So, we're going to talk about how to increase our sales on Poshmark using their new algorithm in which they are continuously testing. So, things will be changing until they figure everything out. So, this is the best way I have found so far that has brought my sales back to, I would say, normal. I'm working a lot harder, but I'm making as much money as what I did before, which is important. So, we're going to look up trends every morning. On Poshmark, it gives you in all the different markets what is trending. Whether you agree with them or not, the algorithm is going to pick up these keywords. So, find your daily trends each day on the app. Once you learn what they are, use those keywords to the relevant current listings in your closet. I'm not suggesting you go out and buy new items. Titles. Change your titles order. They said name, brand, and color was what picks up in relevance. So use name, brand, and color, the item style names, and then keywords, then the size. So Tory Burch, Cobalt Blue, Sandals, Emmie, leather thong size 8. So every day do 4 to 10 of your titles and improve upon them. Descriptions. You're going to make your descriptions more descriptive. Use 2 paragraphs. Use extra words that make it sound like you're having a conversation. Improve 4 to 10 a day until your entire closet has been revamped. Poshmark did mention in one of their blogs, more characters in the descriptions gives your priority in search and relevance, which is what they've changed the ad with just shared. Add keywords to the bottom of your descriptions. So, every day, add 5 to 10 keywords after your description, but never keyword spam. Don't use the same words over and over. So, you can call it a Tory Burch blue sandal, but at the bottom say flip flops, cobalt, slingback, flats, leather metallic, gold nautical slingback. I'm sorry, I have that in there twice. My mistake. Okay, so now we're going to use white background. Do you see this cute little cloud floating around? Do you notice how it kind of distracts from the words there? Amazon and eBay they figured this out for years. It's a thing. Change all your cover photos to a clear white or soft color background. The Photo Room app is what I use, and it does clear all backgrounds, and it does do it in batch as well. Okay, so delist and relist. Completely remove your listing, revamp the title, revamp the description, change the cover photo, then repost as a brand new listing. Do 4 to 10 every day until every listing has been revamped. See, relevance is pulling up newly listed listings, so it's important to delist and relist, and I do use Vendoo for this. List new every day. List new things daily. This is old news, yet still very important for the new algorithm. So list 2 to 10 new every day using your titles that are longer, descriptions that are longer, keywords and white backgrounds, because relevance is pulling up newly listed items. So it's important to list new items daily and maybe try to list more than normal. Okay, do offers to likers daily in the early AM and or also in the early evening. 76% of my sales come from offer to liker. Use bulk my shoppers tool to make this more efficient and try not to use automation. I do believe that automation is being picked up on in these type of tasks. So a to-do, answer all your questions every morning or evening like clockwork. Interacting with customers will bring attention to your closet because the algorithm will favor active users. Your customers will appreciate knowing you're active on the app, you're friendly, and you have good customer service. So they're going to come back and shop with you over and over. Build that relationship, and it will make a difference in your sales today and in the future. Okay, introduce yourself to new Posh closets. I was told to do this by a Poshmark rep. Introduce yourself to new Poshmark closets. First, follow them, share a few of their items in their closet if they have any. Offer to answer any questions. Don't use this opportunity to talk about your own closet. This is more like welcome to Poshmark, and only do a max of 10 per day so it doesn't seem like spam. Okay, now you're going to go in and you're going to introduce yourself to your new followers. Let them know about any sales that you're having and give them a general short, sweet note to let them know you appreciate the follow and you're active and have good customer service. But only do a 10 max each day so that it doesn't feel spammy. This is your time to shine and talk about your closet. And contrary to belief, you do need to share others and follow. It doesn't have to be obsessive. It doesn't have to take up a lot of time. I share others during parties so that it's efficient. I can do a lot at once. And it isn't our Posh Ambassador 2 requirements to share others. I also follow new Poshers and suggested ambassadors, and I take about maybe 10 seconds to do new follows. Okay. One tip that I've been doing, if you can do this, do it as well. First, I mark up things 25% higher than what I want to sell them at. And then every 2 weeks, I have a sale with my very best offer using the Bulk My Shoppers tool. So I myself have 25% off on Friday every other week. Okay, so our daily schedule, you're going to research trends, delist item, revamp title, revamp description, add keywords, change the cover photo to a white background, then relist the item. Answer all of your questions, introduce yourself to new closets, introduce yourself to new followers, make offers to likers, list new daily, and share and follow others. This is going to make a huge difference. And what we're going to do to help each other, we're going to do a 14-day challenge and giveaway. So we're going to have prizes and we're going to interact and give each other support. We're going to do that through this YouTube video and also on our Facebook group. And it is called, and we're going to have it come up here in just one moment. It's PFF Resellers on Facebook. And I will add a link in the description to make it easy to find. So do this for 14 days, check in daily, and win prizes. We will be giving away prizes every single day. So not only is this going to put us back on track and have a sense of community, but we get to win prizes. So that's fun, right? And this is our Facebook group. So it's PFF Poshmark Reseller Group. So you're going to comment on the challenge post, which I will try to pin at the top of the page. And you can do this daily and you can be the winner. Like you could win things daily. So our group isn't big. You have a really good chance of winning. Okay, what are the prizes? A scale for shipping, because I want you to start listing on eBay. A VA service, a closet consultation, Vendoo for 1 month, photo room for 1 month, polymailers, thank you cards, and stickers. So we're going to be giving away 2 of these items every day for 7 days. And you just have to go to that Facebook group to participate. I appreciate you watching my video. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can find me on Instagram, you can talk to me here, and you can find me on Facebook. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.